welcome back to the channel and happy new year to you all. In this video, I'm going to give you my realistic 2025 Ecomi price predictions, and this is based on the data that we have in front of us. Now, currently, Ecomi's market cap's $114 million. Now, for some of you may be thinking, oh, this is super bad. Actually, it's not. It's actually quite good. Ecomi is the 23rd largest NFT and gaming token in the market at the moment. Prior to the sell-off, Ecomi was about 15th or so, right? The market cap at one point was over $1 billion. But as you can see, price is down quite a lot, but it's not down that much relative to the overall market. And not only that, something that you all need to keep in mind is Ecomi is actually down 85% from its all-time highs. Once again, this is the same for the majority of NFT and gaming coins in the market. So this is not unique to Ecomi, and that's what a lot of people in the community need to understand. Of course, if you're down 90%, you're down 80%, you're down, a tremendous amount on your money, and price doesn't seem to be moving, of course, you feel like it's just happening to you. But no, this is the case across the board as it relates to the NFT and gaming market. So let's get straight into it now. How high can Ecomi climb then? Now, we believe that the NFT and gaming segment of the market will produce some of the largest gains in this entire bull cycle out of any segment of the market. One of the reasons is because it's just down so low. A second reason is we actually believe this is going to be a very strong narrative at some point this bull cycle. And of course, prices become overvalued. We see unrealistic, I say unrealistic, but we see super overvalued NFTs. Money's just pouring into the space like there is no tomorrow. We do see that situation. And when that does happen, we will see Ecomi go up in alignment with the overall market. Remember, this isn't a project that is not doing any real work. They are actually providing blue chip NFTs, and we actually believe that will be a narrative at some point in this cycle, but we'll talk about that on another video. So just based on Ecomi being a project that's a part of a working project and not just a dead project that hasn't been doing work throughout the bear cycle, we believe Ecomi will at least bounce back with the overall market. And where do we see price going? Now, based on its current price action, so for example, you can see here a lot of these projects are up 10%, 4%, but pretty much all of them are in the green. But you can see Ecomi is actually down 2%. It almost has a mind of its own, and you'll notice that with Ecomi, sometimes when everything is red, Ecomi is in the green, right? So it's not necessarily a bad thing. But with that being said, if we just see a pump in alignment with the NFT and gaming market, I do see a modest upside move of around about a 9 to 10x, which will bring us to about 0.0041582. And this is why I say to a lot of people in the community, if you're down and you're trying to recoup, there's many different ways to do that. In fact, I would say to all of you, I will be posting regular Ecomi updates on this channel, so please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more updates just like this one, right? So subscribe, perfect, let's move on. So I think if you're looking for an opportunity, now's actually a great DCA opportunity. Why? A 9 to 10x. I mean, you can't go broke making a profit. $1,000 makes you 10 grand. 10 grand makes you close to 100K. So that's not bad. And that's just based on, the narrative. And that also is based on not having any new exchanges. So we're just on OKX, Uniswap, BitGet, MXC, Gate.io, etc. OKX. So just being on SendX. So just being on our current exchanges, no real changes. Just based on the narrative, I think Ecomi achieves about a 9 to 10x. However, for Ecomi to go back to its all-time highs, right, and that would be back to 0.01288845, which is almost a 3,000% gain from where we currently are now, we would need to see Omi, number one, be listed on a Binance or a Coinbase. I think more realistically, it will probably be Binance, but it needs exposure to exchange like this so people can actually buy the coin. Of course, they can access it on the current platform that it's on, but to help boost a price, to help with trading volume, etc., we're going to need more exposure to other exchanges. But this has been a topic of conversation for the past 4 years. Hopefully we finally see that this year. So we're going to need to see that, number one. We're also going to need to see VV become 2x the excitement and hype that it achieved in the last bull cycle. If it can achieve at least 2x, and again, it should achieve at least 2x the amount of hype and exposure than it did in the last pre-bull cycle, we could easily see Omi go back to its all-time highs. And again, that's only a 3x. Now, based on the gains I'm projecting for the NFT and gaming market, that would actually be a poor performer in comparison to other coins that we're looking at. And of course, if you're interested in that, join the free Telegram group below. Click the link in my description. Make sure you have the Telegram group downloaded before you click that app, before you click the link, and then click the link in my description to join our free Telegram group where you'll get access to loads of information. In fact, we have a video there where I show you how to make 100,000 in 1 month and 16 days, right? So that would actually be a very modest move in comparison to the overall NFT and gaming market. But with that being said, if all these boxes are ticked, how high do I think Omi could actually climb? I think we could head up to about 0.00175,395. That's what my current analysis is telling me based on the data that we have in front of us, the way Omi has performed so far, based on the current fundamentals of the project and the current exchanges that we have. This is the price that we've come to. Now, a lot could change, and these are some of the variables that could change that. Number one, we can get an exchange listing early. Number two, we could achieve this 8 to 10x, hopefully within the next, in less than 3 months. If that happens, then scratch this price. We are going way higher than that. And again, you need to subscribe so I can keep you up to date with that, because this could change in a heartbeat. And we could see price go way beyond this target. But if it takes us, 3 months or 4 months just to hit this target, then there's a good chance we may go up further, but we may only go up to 0.084002. We may just come close all-time highs and sell off, right? But ultimately, in order for us to hit this target, in order for us to surpass this target, we are going to first need to see this 8 to 9x target hit. That's at 0.004249. This needs to be achieved in less than 3 months. If that box is ticked, well, guess what? Things are going to look very, very different from this project. Now, you're going to see comments below saying, no, if we can get this feature, then we're going to... It's all irrelevant, guys. That's not how the cryptocurrency market works. It's based on narratives. It's based on price action. It's based on word of mouth and hype. That's what drives price in a bull cycle. Of course, fundamentals help for the long-term sustainability of the project, but you're going to see them in the comments. No, if we can get this metaverse play, then we're going to see $1 trillion. If we can get this, no, unfortunately, that's not how it works. Price needs to hit this target in less than 3 months. If that happens, guess what happens? Everybody says to themselves, wow, this project is pumping. It's actually a very, very good project providing blue chip NFT projects. That's a current narrative. It's time to buy and drive this up. And who knows, that can drive this to a $10 billion market cap value. We're going to have to wait and see. But first, investors and traders are going to need to regain confidence. They're going to want to see price action, just like many of you also want to see price action for those to start buying. Many of you aren't even going to buy this. You're not going to touch this. Why? Because it's been flat for so long. And this is the same mentality that other investors and traders will have. But that's it for now. Just to conclude this video, we have our short-term target of around 0.004 0.0307, around that mark, right, or 4.1. And then we have, based on current numbers, we could see price achieve about just under a 4,000 percentage point gain, which brings us to 0.0173202. And again, this is not a bad percentage gain. This is nothing to laugh at. This is actually a very, very good percentage gain. But anyway, with that being said, guys, remember, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. Always make sure to do your own independent research. And also, guys, remember, past performance is no indicator of future success. Make sure you subscribe for more updates. Make sure you join the free Telegram group to be in our inner circle. And of course, if you want to get rich this bull cycle, that's where you need to be. And that's it for now, guys. Until the next update, seize the day.